BO5 3セット、カーマインコープピックです。フォトガキの夢を背負って、頭もらってね、いった。うわー、マーティン頭もらってショックダーツで死ぬんだ。ベンジなんで死んだ？おい。
Minibu, he's always the one to take the space for the team, a little bit of support. They also have a fragment to try and clear this close angle up, but they've got to be careful of the trip, and they're not.
Even blinded, he's made it work. Nice stuff for Patatech. They've still got a little bit more work to do because Magnum is putting up a fight on backside down at 21. And the wall bang to a little run through the tournament. Thanks to these boys.
おお、こういうのよネオン。ああ、いいね。これでしょ、ネオンの今俺が練習した方がいいみたいな要素。あんなの分かんなくない？プロですらあそこにスタンが来てああいう潰し方をされるっていうのを予知できないんだから、普通のランクなんてぶっ刺さるに決まってんじゃん。おもろ。うまーい。これスモークの外からウィングマン出すの強いな。結構おお、ブーうまい。おお、綺麗だね、エイムが。ああ、いいカバー。おお、まあショルダー1回目見えたらミスマン持ってかれちゃうね。まあでも体力40だからこれちょっとしんどい。ナビ負けたの未だに信じられない。全然信じれるよ俺。こいつら強いもん。特にヒレティクスマジでセットアップ綺麗。今のショックダーツとかも上手くない？この今のショックダーツ初動で、おお、こういうのめっちゃうまいや。うわうめえ。おいミッチえぐい嵐いるぞ。どこに？ああ、うまー。ベンジフォトガキ歓喜。
Again, narrates utility is on point. Unfortunately, too many fish. Not able to hit the target.
配信見てネタバレしてくるやついた。バンしといていいよ、キモいし。いや、あのキャラコンマジでうまかったよな今。
Now the stun's going through. Counter flash is excellent, but the paranoia has left them so blind. And now, well, so much damage being done, leaving just Tomasi.
うまーい。
But he will not be because he's going to do a good job to delay.
バロラントのテンズ、俺のフェイカー以下みたいな存在でも知らない人っているんだね。おお、ベンジ？ベンジ？ベンジ？ベンジ？言ってるだけで盛り上がるぞベンジって。激アツだこいつ。
PC to come in, dumping those ults. You're thrashed right off rip, and some utility as well, but it gets them nothing. They've lost health. Nade is through. That might even stop the plan. It might do damage on the back of it if it wasn't in the corner. The bounce was a little off, but Rian's shots weren't. Tomasi though, stepping up to find some damage. Already thrown out his snake bite around. The block off this control, of course, not having.
あー、出たこのスモーク。今の流行りだよ。
That's even more in the way. Magnum, the last man standing, 1v3.
今の流行り。
And we saw Heretics win from this position many times, but they had a smoke to spam. He tested, and we talked a lot about the holds from Benji fishing Magnum. The Sentinel on the other side, good snake bite. That should slow them down. Certainly do some damage on the way through. Benji,
これベンジ出たの偉っ。わあ、こういうのうまくない？いや、今これベンジ以外誰も A メイン B メイン目から出てなかったけど、これさ本当に褒めたいわ。これさ、俺が前ムラッシュがこれ良くないっしょ、ミリオンだけ出てるのみたいな話の時と全く同じくだりなんだけど、おお綺麗。今さバイパーのモルトフが来たのに対してネオンが先に出てベンジーも先に出たんだよね。で味方が2人先に出なかったんだよ。あれベンジーがもし出てなかったらまあ結果負けたけどトレードになってなかったんだよね。
But the weaponry weaknesses, 3 Bulldogs alongside a Stinger, they need to keep numbers in favor when fighting, and close range makes it even better. A little ambitious from Minibu. Perhaps the idea being he's got the information to play off of now.
なんでねえねえなんであんなジャンプしてんの
Free kill.
Oh, I think we might. Brian's stuck in a corner. Turning this back into a 3v3. They've only just managed to find Magnum's cam as well. He's revealed another. I think it's though Benji and Boo still standing. Martin is going to try and get this one to half of Benji there on the peak. It will be the round taken.
Some sort of a safety net to fall back on.
As said, a lot of their strengths on the defensive side did come down to their retakes. If this lands outside the map, I'm going to laugh so hard. We just follow it the whole way. It's good.
Great. Well, the camera's not there.
Great.
I'll tell you that. Nice try.
They've missed their shock dart. How'd you know? I saw it.
Big stuns on the back of sight, but Shin again, he's gonna have his head screwed on properly. And
the timing!
No one's watching!
Ah,
That's such a big gap!
エリアが
Left it wide
狭い
open for
し
KC, and it's
まあ
capitalized on. Now
別
spraying
に
through
これは
smoke
エコ
Reyes
の
is
作
down.
戦としてはめっちゃいい作戦なんじゃない
Plant in
か
that same position, spam through the smokes. Well, it needs to be
Oh!
damn good to get
Oh,
out of this one.
びっくりした。
Minibu hits a few shots and to start with, but they're not going to throw themselves at this and let it slip away.
Oh,
Hunter's Fury
二人に当たった
used massive damage. He could get a kill.
おーでけ
Need this now. A
ー
hero
め
has
ちゃ
to
く
step
ちゃ
in.
でかい
Magnum or Shin at 11-9. And Carmine Corp have their back against the wall. Great flash. That might have brought them back in. The ult used, the hat off the head. Recon gone through. It's revealing them both. It's causing problems that Benji's capitalizing on. And with 70 HP and a lot of
その
time,
そばウルト
Magnum
でかすぎだ
out of
わ
here. 3 kills and a save call made. Team
めちゃ
Heretics
くちゃ
have
救
put
っ
it
たな
12 to here. That the lurking support player can hopefully pick up a couple. He might just get some value for money, because remember, Heretics have been so good at running the clock down. Minibu's going to try to take that opening duel, slide back. I don't even know how Benji's picked that one up. He's caught Magnum through a cage. And a big problem now, because they're going to be so focused on pushing forward, on dealing with these players, on recovering that rifle from Minibu, and putting pressure onto the spike, because time is low. All the while, this slow rotation comes through from Patatek. It could have massive impact. If they can just run it down, it's already halfway.
うわー月光おわ壊したでかっ よく壊したな今月光時間ないねこれノータイムだノータイムだノータイムだ GG フレティックスワンマップ
The time is low, but it's halved already, but never mind. Here, he had the resurgence. He was top fragging on a lot of maps with this roster. You know, I'm happy to bring up his lows because he's had good highs too. Oh no, Martin. He had a real chance, but it's been torn away. Good damage in return, though. Weaker weapons, some at least for KC. They're not making it look like it with even 1-1 trades, giving them access to the A side.
Interesting haunt. I don't know. They're clearing their own positions.
めちゃくちゃうまい
Util catch out though. The haunt maybe was just made
めちゃく
because
ちゃうまいな
instead
今の
the
タイミングのシーズン
narrator's gonna swing.
I'm really glad you pointed that one out. Well, for the side of Heretics, an attempted bit of aggression around.
あーやっ
No,
ちま
it
っ
hasn't
た
gone according to plan to
ね
start. They've got weaker weapons.
The thrash. Yeah, with everything being so weak, the passive positions already being held. The poison orb from Thomasy as well. There's not really an avenue back in. They're going to have to just try and clear this utility out. Aggressive. Well, that's
いやああ
not
いう
gone
の
well
どう
at
思う
all.
俺あそこに入る意味ないと思うんだけ
Dizzy
ど
is
マジ
perfect.
で
They're left so
マジで
blind.
さ
Somehow this actually
マ
starting
ジ
to
で
become
さ
viable for
で
Heretics.
あそこのくぼみに入る意味何ガチでキル欲しいだけじゃんうわイラつく今の見ててなんでバイパーあそこに入る意味あんの 俺めちゃくちゃ寝なきゃいけない体質だね1回寝たら12時間とか普通に寝るから
But we can see it's a much more passive setup. They've actually got Banji Fishy here, who's been a stellar anchor, and 3 players have rotated into position to back him up. Lots of rifles here for Team Heretics, and a much tougher take than I think KC are ready for.
You too. Brian's is just tagged
何が
down.
起きてんだこ
They've
れ
got the players there, but
う
they've
わ
been
いいダブル
tagged
ピー
up
ク
all the way in this battle. Yes, there's a lot of personnel, but they're both blind, stuck in the corner.
Ooh,
Nice work
Minibu.
from Minibu. Able to
Nice.
isolate the angle, but the trades come back thick and fast, leaving again. Just 2 remaining. Nice work from Brian's, but there shouldn't be too much more. Patatek, though, gonna try and make his way down. That will have been harder. They're gonna peek him together.
KC うまいね
KC.
I just love watching this guy play. He's entertaining, to say the least. the damage as well to start this one off. Martin, he's got a player below.
いやこれ KC さすがに取ったなロ
to deal with
ータ
Mini
ス
Boo.
は
And that's opening duels completely denied by Carmine Corp.
This fight has not been going well for Heretics. They keep trying it again and again because they don't want to allow that control, but we haven't
That's
really
true
seen
to all.
that same pressure. There is 5 players waiting for them pretty much every single time. Boo needed a miracle. The double peak,
こういうの
plus
好
the
き
TP, the
なんか
chance
自
of
分が死ん
connecting
で
all
も
those
味
shots
方がエリア取れる
slip
こ
to
ういう
none.
トレードめっちゃ好き
What?
This guy's insane. You know what I mean? Like,
It's just
Uma.
what?
it's been unhinged so
Odeng,
far,
Uma.
but the jump peek into crouch spray? Wait, what the- He's pit on the attacking side, but they've got to get into position to use it. Patatek trying to interrupt that.
おお
He's-
エロ
he's won the
なん
fight.
ちゅうタイミング
How did Tomasi
エロい
win
な
that
そ
fight? I
れ
don't know. We can study it.
Stinger. Otherwise, it just Magnum in every position. Miniboo trying to go through.
あ今下打った
It's finally been taken
今
out.
下打ったよな絶対見逃しませんよ下打ち研究家裏いがしの道は
They're gonna try this retake anyway.
Yeah, they really are committing. It's not looking too good. It's not looking probable, and it's now getting to the possible point. Oh no! The raid almost had him. Attack side owed an 8-1 for KC and Magnum. He's just looking stellar. Now I know Lothar is going to have a bit of a panic attack about the next fight Magnum took because he's crouched against the Sheriff, but Bolt's on the other side. Thrash and Viper's Pit to work with, and immediate aggression. They're running it down.
Oh,
and
easy.
Mini Boo has
これはタイムアウトの
surprised
効果あ
Shin
り
to
じゃ
say
ない
the least. Good
完
stun.
璧じゃん
Good spam.
うわ強っ
Another for Riens.
これが面白いとこだよねタイムアウト
Showstopper
の
of a round from this man
ほら
as
これ
it's
刺さ
now
ったじゃん
3v2. Heretics have the advantage, but Mini Boo's trapped. He's alone. He's isolated. Snakebite on his feet. No way out.
They're continuing in this direction. Both
Netabare.
players about to meet. The weapons on one side, and it will be the
Netabare.
trade out from Tomasi again.
They're gonna walk right into him. Do you even check this corner? By the looks of it, they were
Netabare.
hoping to.
こういうカバー取り合ったら KC が有利だよね
Rotates from rotates to come through potentially, but as we can see, there's a lot of presence still around B. It looks like KC were expecting them to double back through the door, having seen all this utility, but the stopping power isn't enough. They're already through the stun, not good because Tomasi steps through it, but Mini Boo's waiting on the other side. 4 versus 3, and plan secured.
Bit of a reposition, wary that there could still be players coming in from behind. Boo is actually going to be
置いてかれた
trapped out here, and because of that, he's isolated. Left on his
置いてかれたの
own.
それは
Instead, they're at least going to catch one detained, and it will be killed off. That rotation is still coming in though from
えグ
behind.
レ
It's
で
left all
奥
onto
側
Mini
投げら
Boo.
れて終わりじゃ
A
ね
chance
な
still
んで
to
グレ
save
投
them.
げ
He
ない
might be
の
able to
なん
kill
で
the
なんで
bugs
なん
before
で
he
なんで
defuses. Not expected to be there so fast. And now Martin is trying exactly the same. Still hasn't managed to get it far enough, but he's going to swing it all the way. Knowing that there's not the Red Bull clutch in the last round, but now we're looking at them really looking to steamroll their way into the side. Now he has been caught by the vulnerability. It doesn't seem to matter for Mini Boo. Just running forward, and that might be the doom of them. The death of them even. As now Narrate has
マジ
managed
で
to
何
find
が
a
起きてんの
couple.
ようわからん
He's still there with the Nightfall. He's going to make things a little bit more awkward. Finds a third kill in the round and leaves it on to
あ場所
Benji.
2人分かった
He has an idea of where both players are, but left blind by the paranoia. Falling back to the site. Now he still has a lot of time to play with. He doesn't actually need to commit in this direction, and it seems like
He's not looking for the after plan. He faked the door open. They think he's on B, but then he swings through. 7
Benji.
HP. Shin's got the rifle now, though. 1 bullet, 1 spray, and it will land.
30 seconds left.
But he can't get out. He can't cross to B. That angle's being
お
held.
ーマジか
Heretics are.
aggression as well from Shin to take control over A. Maybe hoping to funnel them back. No, they're actually trying to go through this. Mini Boo's already got rid of Tomasi. That shouldn't have been so easy. Magnum waiting, needs more than one, and he isn't going to get it. This round is not going the way it was supposed to with the Viper's Pit, but the trades come back thick and fast, leaving Martin still to do damage.
It's enough to use it on. With the door open and seen and heard, KC at least know where it's going down. But taking this fight will be something else.
Careful here.
With a little bit of low HP, I think he'll want the instant headshot anyway. Now they are playing this one separately. It means Riens needs an insta-kill and he's not going to get it. For KC now a chance. Another clutch needed. Mini Boo's position might not be expected. Smoke going down, but the drop will be heard. They're already onto the defuse, sticking it pretty much all of the way, halfway done. That's all they really needed, and Shin will be there to close it. as like a hard
お前からや
blockade
るよ。禁止なんだよね
in the way.
俺が直
So
接
they're going to want to take
な
some
ん
of
かあ
these
げるの
firefights, clear out some of the players. That's not gone great.
Nasty.
A bit of spam straight through the screen is enough for Magnum to start things off.
Shot down low by Narrate, but they haven't got the players to cover it. But at least the information now. If he spotted Shin, he won't catch him by surprise, but the double swing after will. That's Magnum's third of the round. And it's all down to Boo. Nice shot. One more needed, but it's Magnum. He's been hitting shot after shot. The time against him. He's the one that has to tap that, and Boo is clearing it out bit by bit, playing with him as the time gets ever lower, stuck to half, and tagged down. Magnum's in the danger zone, and he's got to get that defused. The time was already gone.
うめー
Investing everything into this one. They come in with an ultimate to play with. It's Reans.
あー倒しき
And it's
る
Mini Buddha open. B itself is wide open. Was.
Once you get into those close blocks, it can be problematic. So
Yeah.
Magnum's going to try and be a little bit more aggressive, try and hold them back at least a little bit. We try and attempt to go for some spam. Here comes the util on the other side from Heretics, forcing them back as much as possible. The pop flash through and a little bit of damage from his own utility, but they think they've taken enough space. It doesn't look like it thus far, as Magnum already going to pounce.
Ticking away, but it's not that far gone that there's panic in the side of KC. They've got the utility with Thrash back online and immediately shut down. Spray through from Martin is good, leaving Boo on his own.
めちゃくちゃ綺麗なリテイク
Oh, two players suppressed, but one not spotted up top. Martin. Ulkaman's taken away his abilities, but he's still got his rifle to play with. Can't quite get past that wall, and eventually he will. Unfortunately, Mini Boo fired a rocket just before he went down, and that's taken Martin clean out of the round. Lockdown in play, but where are they going to go? They're just going straight up to heaven, and that tap on the spike.
あー起動された
Nice shot.
これはちょっとリテイ
Utility
クハ
now
ードだ
should
ね
secure the round on time alone,
そうだね
and Tamazi has next to nothing to do about it. He needs kills, and he needs them now. The next couple of seconds, he'll be hightailing it out of here. An attempt with the wall up. I like it, but they've got a reveal. It's just the constant bombardment of utility that's making it difficult, and indeed.
A menace that they've had to deal with. This early read from KC is sublime, but here comes the bombardment of utility. First in, first out. Panic. God, what has just
何かあった
They've been obliterated by an array.
Yeah.
Watching the cross.
ミッド側オーバーに取りに行ったのと
Need to see
スモークとグレネードとスパムが重なったね
Again, I feel like that's what this comp is built for. They're looking to build into it once again. This aggression has to be expected. They've done it almost every single round, and even still, the side of Heretics who are yet to really start peaking. They are going to bypass. This is going to be the Viper's Pit, and Boo already taking a hefty amount of damage. Straight over the top goes Martin. No fear, as there's not really been anything connected. Panitek already gone, and he's just continuing forward. Finally, will be dealt with.
本当に何が起きてるか分かんないんだけど
Just left is Benji.
マジで何が起きてるか分かんねえ
Within a second,
これ
but it isn't going to be enough.
One Viper here, defending it, falling back, playing the retake. Tamazi's going to give them the idea that maybe they can catch him off guard, maybe they can blitz in and take him by surprise.
何が例のリコね
Martin either
これ
could
ジェッ
kill,
トう
fall
まく
back,
隠して
and
ん
now Martin's got
な
it for free. Surely, Tamazi has gone down.
マジうまく
Martin
隠し
almost
て
wants
る
that little bit more. A second player now making around that corner. There we go.
うまい
Nice and
ね
easy.
いいベイトだマジでいいベイ
Beautiful
ト
stuff from Martin.
綺麗な
A
ベ
clear
イトだ
advantage to the defenders now.
あれいいね
Right there.
マジで
They knew
NA 地域だ
that there was
とああいう
more to
シ
be
ーンめっ
had.
ちゃあるんだけどめっ
Other
ちゃで
than
もない
just
けど
Mini Boo and plant spot, but it is still going to be cleared by the Mosh. We're going to have to go back for a little bit more. You could see Panitek just trying to cover every single angle under the sun. He almost, there was a world where he somehow gets a couple there. Now it's on to Benji. Clean on the first, but there's no chance for the second.
Stopper in their back pocket.
They're basically playing the retake already. Like you can see the stack up this time is actually over on B. They've put the Sage Wall down early. They're putting pressure onto mid. And I feel like a lot of this might just be Tamazi trying to hold onto the backside. The showstopper. Well, they're actually going hunting through it. It's almost been wasted. He's going to go back in. He's made it.
うわー
Into
戻
the
っ
hit.
てき
With
て
the
さ
lockdown, it's going to force them
ー
back completely. He gets to hold the site, doesn't get hit by the showstopper, and some of the players have even been detained.
行くねいけないでしょ
Players
う
have to
え
just block it, duh.
Okay.
Rienz blocks the mosh pit. What's Heretics'
Surely
plan?
not.
But look, they're waiting for it on the side of Heretics. They
Flash
wanted
is
this.
nice.
Flash was good. That saved the day. And Narrate's got another kill on the back of it.
今のさ、うわーうまい。いいバトル。うまいねー。今のフラッシュのタイミングね、うまいよね。あれ、ステージを起こしたところを絶対スパムで狙ってるっていうのが分かった上で、あのタイミングでフラッシュ投げてんだよな。なんでトルコの人はビザ取るの大変なの？
The same as you'd get for winning over in Masters. Such a huge step in what will be the road to champions, which of course but he still sat back waiting for them to try and retreat.
あー、いてー、それ。おー、ノーだわ。
Even a blast pack for some space to be taken. Magnum already getting rid of Boo. That's not the start they were looking for. Martin has also sat alongside Timmy the Turret. A pretty nasty angle to be playing behind something they might not even consider checking, and what they finally cleared it, but it's too little too late.
Dizzy go through and a push to backside.
久しぶりに EMEA の試合見たけど、昔みたいにセットがうまい EMEA、綺麗なバロって感じない。いや、めっちゃ綺麗だよ。これだってめっちゃ綺麗じゃない？セット。めっちゃセット綺麗でしょ。おお、相場のショットだとうまっ。めっちゃ綺麗じゃない？このセットも。なんか幅が広がったから。
Well, I don't know about that shot, but it worked. It took him down. About split.
Oh yeah, they've definitely got to be. As said, last time they played split versus their opponents, they won 13-4. But they were probably feeling the same thing when they went into Lotus and got bullied for the entirety of the first half. And a lockdown that would have forced them back.
Exactly, right? Like, this could have been massive, but instead, look, they still have the lockdown to work with, but you're not punishing all the way.
うわー、うまいとこ覗いたな。あそこうまい。あそこ強いよな、結構。俺、あそこいつも登るんだけど、いつも殺されるんだよね、CT 側から。なんで？どうしてんですか？
It's actually caught one, but Magnum won't get round the corner in time, and Nare won't make it out. The pressure's now on. Shin's got a 1v3 for the next couple seconds while they tap that defuse. Here comes the swing. Good shot. He's got them both. A chance to keep this alive. It's halfway, and the head was flooded. Nare knows the timing is his. He's dropped down, covered it with a shot, and the angle's now tough for Minibu. 28 HP.
あー、ミニブー。ミニブーもやるね。
It's not over.
Looking to almost sprint their way in. That shock dart could do a nasty amount of damage. It's going to tickle away at a few players. As they continue this push forward, Panitek's gone, so is Riens. Not the start they were looking for. Benji's at least managed to claw back one. We will see the plant in.
まあ、レイズ、まあ、相場 KO じゃ止まんねえな。
They could get that diffused right under their nose. He got twos all the way around. There's only one player to worry about. He's way up top. Magnum could have 3 kills down below. But instead, they were focused on finding that third. Boo and Benji. Benji very low. Boo not too healthy either. And with the pit down, things are looking like it might just be over. 30 HP, 1 shot needed for Case.
It has to be Martin in their game versus Fnatic. He was incredible. Pulling them left, right, and center. Well, it's just going to be left for the side of Heretics. They've gone straight into the B site, already getting into an afterplant.
Solid stuff to start this off. Side of Team Heretics, they don't decide to back off, instead staying on the site. Up top, Narrate has not spotted the player below him, so Benji's good to go. Finding another on Tamazi before Magnum steps up, but he's got so much more to do. And falls immediately with KC, Team Heretics.
一瞬のリテイクだったけど、別にこれ俺ら無料で見てるし、そんな文句つけようがねえよ。
spot to make those kind of plays, and yeah, indeed, the bookie's going to be used up here. Flash not going to catch him. Bucky, not that good. That's always going to be your problem. Luckily, they've taken Panitek up with his wall. He's turned back to fight Shin, but lost his life.
Away and then start moving their way back. A little bit of a wide jump out from Magnum, but instead he's just going to have to surrender the site. Look to play on the retake. Now, bear in mind, Brienne's never got to collect any of those guns. I think the only one in reach was a Bucky,
30 seconds
and he decided not to go for that.
Nice fight. Well done by Shin with Minibu down. The real danger is the rifle and Benji. Riens has done the same, but he's a quantifiable factor. They knew that he was at the back site. They still know it, and there's no way out for Riens. He's got to fight his way through. The peek around the back. Oh, he's got the reload off on time.
A lot of the rounds has been too little too late. Shin going for some of these early peeks, but at least for now, isn't going to find anything. And they're executing straight off this. They're just looking to try and take out one of these controllers. In fact, they catch Shin.
They've just popped every ult they had to try and get this one, and it looks like it's
何そのバトルは。
double nade kill. Not
い
even
や、
off
うま
the
す
first
ぎるな、こい
blast
つら。
either. It
お
was the
互いに
pink
バ
shells
チバチ
rolling
に
out
うめ
after
え。
Patatech has managed to slice a little bit of control for himself towards the spawn, and I don't know where Martine's planning to take this one, but it's got to be right into Patatech's face if he wants spawn control and
get themselves.
And early on in the map, it's exactly when you want that to occur.
Oh,
Get out of there. Blast pack out. Easy
Ah,
stun though is good,
Makomareru.
and they're chasing him down.
Aha.
No chance for Nare.
No, and Shin's been tagged up as well. This is an instant response. Razzie not in a bad position to try and do at least a little bit of extra damage, but they need to isolate Benji, who's now sat in the backlines, chilling behind them, dodges the flash, escape back through the smoke. I don't even think he took any damage from that spray. That's going to be someone that has to clear. The final was on the board. It's going to be that fight. Mini Boo's gone down.
Martin!
Pushing into that.
やばこいつ。
Somehow this has come back to being competitive.
Shouldn't have even been close. Yeah, KC
やば。
in the win.
これリテイクできるの KC。 マーティンバグでしょ。こいつ強すぎるけど。これ逆に痛いけどな。見えてないじゃんほぼ。やばくね。マーティンやば。
To go for the same sort of play. This is where they've had the majority of their success. Is making a move in towards heaven. Narrate forced off the angle by the same nade, and now the pressure comes in. Shin left completely blind, but he hasn't been checked on. He hasn't been cleared, and because of that, he gets away with so much. The round's over in a matter of seconds, and
I'm gonna peek spawn in a sec, just so you know.
Left side.
Coming from your left. Well, Martine certainly is. Mini Boo.
The Mini Boo might not be as devastating to them under pressure though on the side.
いやいい本当ですね。
それは
あまりにもいい本当。 完璧な本当だろう。
The utility out of the round, spike on back B, and two players spread
30
out.
seconds left.
A very tough fight presents itself for Team Heretics. They do well to win the first, but with Patatech down and Benji Fishy in known quantity, there was no way that that was going to work.
The prep, the individual play has been there. Okay, there's a showstopper. That's about all that is on the table in this round. The only thing that could potentially change the way things are going. Nice work from Mini Boo though. He didn't even need to use it. Magnum is there alongside him. He will go down as well.
スティーンがうま。これは無理だね。削りもいかない方がいいんじゃねこれ。
To take that side control. This swing from Martine, and whoa, he won't even get to swing. No gate from two teams that were not pinned as being in the top tier when we started this out.
エロいエロいエロいエロい。
They're going for the combo straight off the back.
エロいなそれうまいわ。
They were just setting up off the back of that cam to try and do
そ
as
この
much
カメラ見
damage
た
as
こ
they
とねえもん
could.
な。
The cam's not gone though.
They'll see it now. There you go. Eventually realizing they've been caught on CCTV.
いやわかるわ。うまいけどこんだけうまいセットアップしといてなんでヒリティクスがちょっとしんどそうにしてるかわかんないよね。
Puts pressure on Patatech, who's catching players not even looking. They were so focused on Rienz, who's done a little bit more damage, bought time for the rotate. Look where Benji Fishy is. This is a nasty position, not one you expect. He wasn't expecting the jump peek. Trade, decent considering that player was low. Mid hold from Boo. Paranoia is good, but the player is... Oh no, it's not good! Magnum didn't get blinded. He sidestepped it.
They're looking to try and clear the site, and instead, he's just slowly making his way up behind them. Magnum just trying to bait down that clock a little bit more, and already he's
マグナムのキルなのそれ。
A fast-paced move, but the spike going up through middle could be a problem. Patatech, prime position, but he's only going to get the one. The one drop, though, is the spike. But the rest of the team are coming back round with it. Looking to head through A, back up to B. Boo, well-placed to maybe put a spanner in the works. But again, it's an instant trade.
再生した時は1回負けた方絶対勝つ気がする。いや、それあるよな。
For Shin, those two kills valuable because they've sent the rest of the squad.
ブルだから。
Right into the waiting hands of Narrate, into the waiting hands of Tamazi, neither of which win their fight, so it's all onto him. An ace needed by Shin is third already secured. Low HP on Benji Fishy. It's doable for this young gun. Beautiful headshot out. Just 10 HP between him and an 11th round for KC. Another nail in Heretic's coffin. I'd love to
何
see
そ
the
れ
game
何それ
anytime now.
ははは
Just in case you didn't catch it,
絶対エースしたやん
he aced it. He found the kill on the 10 HP. And as we can see, mini boost.
もういいとこ見せろや
People are gonna remember this ace for all the wrong
One of the
reasons.
most memorable aces of all time.
これマジヘブン強くねここうお
What a shot, man. Not bad on the last one either.
マジでシーン強い
Maybe it won't be expected, but with
1600の
the weaker weapons in this round,
0.1
Them.
expectation should be that he's here. Does
Wow.
manage one a second as well.
Down B.
Maybe knowing that there's a
30
wraparound
seconds.
coming in, Miniboo trying to communicate it, and Martin will find the trade. Even still, though, clearing this man is not going to be easy. Martin actually going aggressive. He's going to find Rians, looking for a little bit more. He spots the man close. That's Benji, as they both go
うまい
barreling
ね
their
これ
way
多めにい
towards
る
this
の分
A
かってる
side.
から
Right read from Benji.
夜って
Immediately just
さ
ignores
足
Martin,
結構
goes
速いよ
for the
ね
rifle. Two different
あ、ネオン
angles
と同
for
じな
these
んだ
players to work with. I love this from Martin. They think they know where
うま
he
すぎ
is,
ないこ
but
れ
the sound
で
cue
も音
might
聞
have
こえ
been
てそう
caught
だけ
by
ど
Boo. He's ready
そ
on
うだ
the
よね
swing.
さすがに
A
音聞
third
こえて
kill
るか
for the leader of
うわ
Heretics, but no
うわ
Ford. It's Shin again, hot off his ace to try to recover. Benji Fishy didn't find the rifle. He's left with a sheriff in hand as Shin swings through, looking for him yet again. A rematch in the
あー強え
Armin Go! 12 to 4.
シンとマーティンやばい
To close out
言ったよね俺シンとマーティン見とけって
and a hell of a difference on the
シン
last
とマーティン
time
で
they
ドキルしてるもん
faced
だってこのラウンド
They're
も
looking to basically do the role reversal.
マジでシ
They
ンと
lost
マーティンで5キルしてる
13-4the
からね
last time they played this map. The team that 2-0'd them faces them in the final.
アストラウルト見
Coke team
て
still having some
まぶし
vulnerabilities. The flash actually
Oh,
catches the
wow,
raid,
wow,
but he
wow.
carries on going. Showstopper popped. And he's hoping to
まあ
try
う
and
え
Gonna get shot in the head.
ーで
And Nightfall in play. It's caught one. Paranoia
あーこれ
responds.
フェイドウルト入ってるから見えない音聞こえないんだよなヘブン上がり あー GG これ無理だよ
And now it looks like the dominoes have started to fall. Team Heretics. They took down the Kings.
今のもう
of
ま
the
いね
NBA.
フェイドウルト打ってか
But
ら
now
ヘブン上がった
they
から
found
ヘブン
that
上がっ
that
てくる音
throne,
に反応
it
できない
wasn't
から
theirs.
背
Not
中見せるしかない
automatically. Carmine Corp, just a few kills
GG
away.
だこれは
The rate might
カー
just
マイン
have
コ
them in the bag.
チャンピオンです
He's walked up, the smoke fades, and so too does all hope for Heretics. Carmine Corp will
文
display
句なしだね
the French
ちょっ
scene.
とマーティンとシンやばくない
Oh, they suffered.
ね去年最下位から今年優勝シンデレラストーリーでしょ
Last year,